get intimidated when you listen to the word stock market? Oh, you're from a non-finance background. Don't worry, मैं हूँ ना. With over 15 years of my teaching experience, I have designed 7+ courses where you can learn from the basics of stock market to the most advanced concepts in the most simplified way. No confusion, easy to understand step-by-step lessons. Gain knowledge, gain confidence. Enroll now. Hey folks, see Rachana Ranade here, and I welcome you all to yet another Thursday live stream. And I'm sure everyone is really excited for today's Thursday live stream. We are going to discuss about a stock which has been in news for the last 2-3 days back to back, and a lot of discussion is going around the stock. So we are going to understand what actually has happened. Why is this stock hitting new lows in the recent past? What is going wrong? Why? I mean, in fact, if you watched that stock today itself, the stock was down almost 21%, if I'm not, yes, 21.04% today itself. So we're going to understand in detail, absolutely in easy terms, as to what's wrong with that stock. Why did this stock go down to such a level? But before we start talking about the stock, let me just welcome all our new members. I'm not sure there's something special today. So many new members joining in, be it Datta, Amarjeet, Dipanjan, then Rakesh, Nutshell, Sandeep, Anil, Janardhan, then Narsiha, Kronu, okay, Vinayak, Charan, and Saurabh. Kya baat hai? So many people joining in as members. So a warm welcome to everyone to our membership, be it student membership, be it pro investor membership. So welcome to you all. So first, let's try and understand what went wrong with Polycab. So I'll just try and tell you some time frame, and whenever I'm going to talk about key points, I would want to share my screen so that whenever you also want to analyze any stock, first I would request everyone to see with proper documents and not only based on some hearsay news. Okay, so first we'll try and understand the timeline. What happened was, somewhere around in December 23, one search was conducted by the income tax department, and the outcome of that search was awaited. No one exactly knew what happened. People were saying that maybe it's one of the renowned companies about pipes and cables, about wires and cables, sorry. So a lot of things were not talked about this in December 2023. Okay, this is about last month. Now, what happened day before yesterday? The story starts from here actually, that is 9th January 2024. Now, there were rumors that company has issues regarding 1,000 crores. I'm repeating, regarding 1,000 crores of cash sale not accounted for. Now, who told this? Was it the income tax department who told this? The answer is no. A lot of news channels. Okay, what you can do is just Google search, and you'll find that a lot of news channels mentioned about this, that there is this renowned company which is into wires and cables, but they didn't stop at mentioning just renowned wires and cable company. They mentioned that it is Polycab. Okay, so what news channel said, I saw a lot of videos as well, and they said that, as per our sources, that's what they say. Check out any video. Okay, they say, as per our sources, we have come to know that there is an amount of almost 1,000 crores cash which is unaccounted for, and this has been done by Polycab. Okay, when this news came up, that was not taken positively by the stock market, and I would quickly want to share my screen and show you how the share reacted to this news. Now, if I can see, if I zoom in, this is what happened on 9th of January. So you can see the same day when all the news channels said that there could be this unaccounted cash sale thing, the stock went down by 8.93%. Okay, simple till here. Now, when Polycab came to know about this, that a lot of news channels have mentioned about this, they thought, let us also give some clarification. So on 9th January itself, but after market hours, after the market was closed, now I would want to show this to you. Actually, they gave out this. Okay, they have properly given this clarification. This is a press release, proper press release given by Polycab, and what is mentioned here. Okay, so these documents are absolutely reliable. I've taken it from the relevant sources, right? This is press release. You can easily find it on their website also. You can find it on the exchange website also. Okay, so what have they mentioned here? This is again 9th January 2024. Okay, Polycab India, a leading electrical goods company, denies any rumor of tax evasion by the company circulating in media. So if you remember, I told you, where did this start? This started with media telling that Polycab has this 1,000 crores ka unaccounted sale in cash. So management, the company said we are denying of any rumor of tax evasion and which is circulating in the media. That is what they have given in this press release. Company asserts its commitment to compliance and transparency, having fully cooperated with the income tax department officials during the search proceedings in December 23. Now, if you remember, I started with the whole story by mentioning that there was a company where search was conducted by the income tax department in December 23, and here they mention that yes, there was a search in December 23 and we have fully cooperated with the income tax department. The company has not received any communication from the income tax department regarding the outcome of the search. So what can we understand from this press release? Polycab says yes, there was a search by the income tax department in December 23. Number two, they say that we have fully cooperated to the income tax department. And number three, they say, what is the outcome of the search? That has not been received by us, is what Polycab says. Okay, Polycab says that they have not received any communication from the income tax department regarding outcome of the search. Now, when this came as a press release on the 9th of January, but after market hours, so the impact of this news obviously was to be seen in the stock price when on 10th of January. Go to Polycab. What can we see on 10th of January? You can see here, this is a small candle, right? And here you can see that this small candle is showing that in fact the stock closed 0.92% higher on that day, almost 1% higher on that day, because people were happy. Arey wah, kya baat hai? This is what the scene is. This is what happened yesterday. Okay, but what happened in the market today was this stock was down by 21%. Now I'm sure you might be like, but management has said that company has not received any communication from income tax department. What happened? Now let's come to one more press release. This press release is by, now you can see here very clearly, okay, Ministry of Finance. And here you can see income tax department initiated search and seizure operations in case of a group. Read carefully. In case of a group engaged in the manufacturing of wires and cables and other electrical items on 22nd December 2023, same search in December. Okay, some of the authorized distributors of the group were also covered in the search. Search action was conducted at more than 50 premises located in Mumbai, Pune, Aurangabad, Nashik, Daman, Halol, and Delhi. Okay, now we'll come to the important points here. You can read through this after the stream is over. You can pause the screen. You can read through this, or this is very much available. You can just search about this. You'll easily get you'll easily find this on the net as well, right? Now, what is important in this whole piece is that they mention that credible evidences recovered during search have established that the flagship company has unaccounted cash sale of around 1,000 crores, which are not recorded in the books of accounts. So 1,000 crores cash sales not recorded in the books of account. Unaccounted cash payments of more than 400 crores made by the distributors. Further, non-genuine expenses in the nature of subcontracting expenses, purchases, transport expenses aggregating to 100 crores have been identified in the seized evidences from the premises of the flagship company. Okay, wait. During the course of search operations, unaccounted cash exceeding 4 crores has been seized and more than 25 bank lockers have been put on restraint. Now, income tax department mentions that yes, we have found evidences, we have established this during the search, and we have credible evidences. But of which company? Which company? Which company? Control F. Polycab. No. No search. Why? Why? They have not mentioned the name only. In this entire press release, PIB release, you can only see that they have mentioned that this is about in case of a group, in case of a flagship company. Nowhere have they mentioned the name. So now, you know, this is fun. Even when I was reading this, I said this is so much dramatic, right? That one, a search operation is conducted in December. In January, the media says that it is Polycab and 1,000 crores unaccounted cash. Then Polycab comes and says, "Arey, okay, search was conducted, we cooperated, but no evidence has been found." And finally, income tax department says, "Yes, evidence has been found, 1,000 crore unaccounted cash, la 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 la, so many more things." The point that I showed, but they don't mention Polycab. Okay, so I think kahani puri filmi hai. Is I mean, when I was reading through this, even I was laughing when I was reading this. Ki, how can it be so much complicated, right? But I hope you have understood how the events unfolded here in this entire case. Now, big question is, as an investor, what should we do? Okay, see, everyone in our entire community, those who ever watch our channel, they are very much intelligent now. They can take their own decisions. Definitely everyone has their own view, everyone has their own thought process. But I would want to flag off two important points here. Okay, number one is that, is this a governance issue? And my answer is yes, this is a governance issue. If the income tax department says that there is unaccounted cash, there is unaccounted sale, there have been certain expenses, la 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 la, whatever, corporate governance stands at a big question mark right now. Okay, big question mark for corporate governance. If you are a retail individual investor who believes that I will not invest in a company where corporate governance is questioned, better stay away from such companies where corporate governance is questioned. Okay, this is about retail individual investors. What about DIIs and FIIs? Now comes the bigger problem here. Now, bigger problem is that if DIIs and FIIs say that we follow ESG norms very strictly, I hope you know what is ESG norms, environmental, social, and governance. If they say that based on ESG, based on governance issues, we don't want to invest in such companies, or even if we have such shares, we will sell off those shares which are not fitting into our ESG parameter. In such a case, could it lead to a major sell-off in such a stock? Answer is yes, possible. Okay, so those who feel that as an individual, I don't want to invest in such companies, stay away from such companies. If you are thinking from a bigger picture, Acha, what about I understand about individuals. What about institutions? Institutions may also sell off, that we don't want to invest in companies who are not good in ESG. We would want to sell off, or further investment का तो सवाल ही नहीं आता है. Okay, and very important point now. This is from a long-term investor category. Okay, there could be some people who say that, okay, we understand everything, but I'm a trader. Okay, I would want to know that even if the stock is falling down, to what level could it fall down? I would want to know what are the support levels based on technical analysis. And maybe I would want to trade in this stock. I understand that this may not be a good choice for long-term investing based on corporate governance issues. But as a trader, I may want to know the levels. Okay. So here I'm not saying do this, do that. I'm just trying to put things into perspective. Everyone has to decide who you are. I always say, like KYC, it should be KYS. Instead of know your customer, it should be know yourself. Once you know who you are, it will be very easy for you to take decisions. Okay, so now let me quickly share my view on technical analysis of Polycab. Now, if you see here, I will pull out a weekly chart. Okay, now just I want 100% attention right now. Okay, I'll just close off RSI and MACD. No, wait. I have become a little bit greedy right now. Wait. 3,200. 3,200 people watching live, 372 likes. What is this here? 10% of the people are liking this stream. So much analysis. I'm going to share the technical analysis also in the next 30 seconds. I promise in the next 30 seconds. Okay. But I'm sure everyone agrees that me and my team do put a lot of efforts to collate this data, to, gather all this information, put it into a capsule kind of an information and share it with you all so that you get to know about everything in just like 15-20 minutes. So if you appreciate the efforts, likes are like button, hitting the like button is free of cost. Murli says he has liked as soon as he entered. Fantastic. क्या बात है, 985 likes, 3,300 people watching live. Take this to more than 1,000. I start the technical analysis right away in less than 5 seconds. People likes are 1,068. क्या बात है, क्या बात है. ठीक है, fantastic. चलो, with this now I'm happy. Others who have not yet liked the stream, you can, no problem with that also. Chalo, so with that, let me just present my screen again so that you get to know about technical analysis of Polycab as well. Right. Now, if you see here, I'm on a weekly chart right now. Okay. On the weekly chart, you will be able to see that this level on a weekly basis, this was a big candle where the stock went up by 10%. There was a follow-up rally where the stock went up by 18%. Both are weekly candles. Now, if you see here, this whole rally has been already eaten up in 1 week with 28% downfall. Now, why have I drawn a line here is that you will see that I'm just zooming this in so that it is very clear. You can see here 1, 2, 3. Achha, I can adjust this a little bit also. Okay, this is much better. Okay, so you can see here 1, the wick, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 days. Nahi, this is a weekly candle. 6 weeks, that is 1.5 months back to back. The stock was facing a resistance here where 3,575. I'll round it off to 3,600 level. Okay. Then we saw a big breakout. This was never retested. It was a breakout and direct zap, upar in the air. No coming back. There was no retest also. Okay. So I personally feel this is the level where the stock may see some sort of support. Okay. Which level is this? 3,600 level. Okay. But if the bad news keep on flowing for the stock, okay, in a day or two, maybe bad news keep on coming for this company. And if this level is broken, because 6 weeks of strong resistance ideally should act as a strong support. But if this is broken, let's now try and analyze what could be the second support. I've taken that directly at 2,764. Okay. Now, why have I taken this as 2,764? Again, I'm zooming out. Now, you can see here, it tried to go closer to 2,700, but, saw a resistance here for the first time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Finally, it broke. Okay. It broke out, gave a retest exactly at the same level. You can see here, broke out, retested and bounced. Okay. So I feel this was a very strong resistance at that time. The resistance was taken out, it was retested, and then it bounced. So I think this should ideally act as a very strong second support. Okay, I feel this itself is a good support, but bad news keep on flowing in. It has to go down. And this could be the second support for the stock. I know this is too low. I should not be even talking about this right now. Too early to talk about this situation. But, just I thought that this has been, again, one more support for the stock. As I mentioned, this is too early to talk about this level. So I'll also delete this if you want. But those who are already invested into Polycab, you should know that these are the two important support levels. And again, see, don't ask me what should I do. As I mentioned, depends totally on who you are. How much importance do you give to corporate governance? That depends on individual to individual. And based on your own thought process, do take a call. The whole purpose of our Thursday live streams, the whole purpose of our channel is to enable you to make your own decisions. What I try to do is I try to put my view in front of you. And after listening to my view, you should be able to make your own decision. That is what is the whole purpose, right? I hope you enjoyed this short and sweet analysis about Polycab. Today, one of the highest number of viewers I can see during our Thursday live stream. Almost 4,000 people are watching live. So, this is Thursday live streams are an opportunity for you all to have a good weekly roundup of what things have happened in the market. So, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to quickly take you through few more important news. Okay, so stay connected. I'm immediately going to tell you about some important news related to different stocks. Okay, uh, kya baat hai? Before I move on to stocks, Mahesh says, sharing your thought process helps to learn more. Thank you. Thanks a lot. So yes, I know. Vinayak is what about Nifty now, Tai? Now we are going to talk about Nifty, right? Of course, I'm going to talk about Nifty, but before I talk about Nifty key levels right now, would want to quickly share about some key news. I hope you are aware about the fact that TCS and Infosys both have come up with their results today. As as compared to TCS, Infosys numbers were a shade bad as compared to TCS. Okay, in fact, Infosys ka to revenues for quarter under review came down almost 0.4%, 1.3% on a YOY basis. In fact, if I'm talking about PAT, consolidated profit after tax figure fell 1.7% QOQ and YOY 7.3%. So it'll be really interesting to watch what happens with Infosys tomorrow. But one news which has brought a big wide smile to my face is about the Tata Motors related news. Not exactly Tata Motors, but it is about JLR reports. Okay, I would want to share my screen so that I share the exact news about JLR. Uh, of course, uh, 1 minute. Let me share my screen. So this is about JLR news right now. Now, if you see here, luxury automaker Jaguar Land Rover reported record sale at 3,582 units for 9 months ended December 31st, 2023. Company said its sale rose 93% year on year as compared to April to December period of last year. Range Rover and Defender continued to lead with a year on year rise of 250%, contributing to over 75% of the current year order book. October to December quarter, the company reported a 74% year on year growth, achieving retail sales of 1,226 units. It ended. Kya baat hai? Now, why was I really happy with this news? Who can tell me why am I so happy with this news? It's about JLR, Tata Motors. Why should we be happy about this news? Chalo, quick. Is the are the chats coming in late? Yes. You. Stock of the month. Vishal also says that. Abhishek says that. Pranav says that. Girish says that. Ranjit ji says that. क्या बात है? Murugeshan ji says that. Taha, क्या बात है? Ankit, Vivek, Venkatesh, क्या बात है? It feels so good. It means that all the pro investors, you all are. I hope you are watching the video very nicely. I hope you're understanding the whole study that we try to put for the pro investor members. Again, I would request everyone to at least try the pro investor membership for 1 month at least. It's like 399 rupees per month ka membership. That is less than, I mean, even a movie ticket these days costs that much, right? You will, I believe it or not, you will get to learn so much from this pro investor membership. And I'm sure those who are the pro investor members can definitely vouch for this. That is the link that we have put it in the description box also. On our channel, you can see the join button. I would highly recommend everyone to try the YouTube membership for at least 1 month. You will get to know about stocks from different sectors. So this month we had covered stock from the automobile space, and I had explained in absolute detail as to why whenever I say Tata Motors, people are like, we know about Tata Motors. EV. Those who saw the video, I hope you have understood. EV is the third highest contributing segment to the whole company. Topmost contributing segment is JLR. And with the JLR news coming in today, again, will be really interesting to watch how the stock performs. And today, if you have seen the stock, it has broken out of that 805 range. Okay. So, would be really interested to see how Tata Motors performs. Again, I'm repeating, if you want, you can definitely try the Pro Investor membership on YouTube, or There is a yearly pro investor membership which is available at a slight discount, that is available on our website rachanaranade.com. And Pooja, if you can just share the link of our pro investor, that's a yearly membership, plus you get a quarterly Zoom meeting with me as well if you enroll for the pro investor membership on our website. And if you are really interested to join that, on our website there is a special coupon code for you as well. You can use this CARRYT. Okay, so with that you will get additional 5% discount. So so many perks available. Definitely, you can definitely consider investing in knowledge. क्या बात है? Manish says, "Ma'am's pro investor membership is like Apple ecosystem. Once in, you will never like to quit it, considering the overall experience and value it brings." क्या बात है, Manish ji? Thanks a lot. Means a lot. As I mentioned, me and my team, we actually try our level best to cover companies from different segments, and we try and help everyone understand how to analyze stocks from different sectors. That's the whole thought process, right? uh, yes, ease my trip. Getting questions on that. That was also one of the previous stock of the months, 18% up. Next technical level, what we are going to come to that. Okay, before coming to your questions, quickly would want to kya baat hai, so many new members joining in, would want to welcome them one by one after our technical analysis about Nifty. Shall we start right away? Let's get started with Nifty technical analysis. So sharing my screen once again. All right, Nifty. Okay, now if you see here, खूपच कचरा झालेला आहे. I will just 1 minute try to do some sort of analysis, and sometimes a lot of kachra happens. Okay, this has been the range we have been talking about for a long time, right? Da, 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 da. Is it still above our line? What is the need to worry? It's very much above the line. Even if it retraces, this is such a strong support, 20,700, 20,800. Till then, don't worry only. We are very much in bullish zone even today. If you see here, as per super trend, so it is 20,341. I don't think even that should be a cause of concern right now. I think this is a major level to look out for, 20,700, 20,800. If this is not broken, till then, enjoy the upward trend. We are way above 200 DEMA, I'm sure. We are way above 50 DEMA also, I'm sure. 9 DEMA also we are above that. Kya tension hi kya hai? So to be honest, not much to talk about Nifty levels. So that is it about Nifty. So with that, I would want to take up certain questions. But today I'm going to take questions randomly, especially of those people who have been members not more than 12 months, young members comparatively. Okay. So if YouTube flags me off like 12 months old or 15 months old, 30 months old member, so not those. Today, new set of members is whose queries I would want to address. In the meantime, just quickly giving shout outs in the next 15-20 seconds. Girish, Pankaj, Kiran, are kya baat hai? CA Kiran Yadav. Okay. And then Kaustub. Who else? Ivan, Arvind, Sachin, Shivkumar, Jiten, Vikash, Sarath, Cogn IQ, okay, Uttam, Sumit, Anand, Chandra Shekhar, welcome to memberships, Sarvana, and that's it. Kya baat hai? Welcome to memberships, everyone. Warm welcome to memberships. All right, chalo. I was not going to take up any query for those people who are flagged off like 30 months and 24 months. This is not a query, but loved this comment, so would want to take this up. Shivam says, "You literally made me fall in love with investing, and it's just the beginning, I feel." You, thanks a lot for such a wonderful comment, right? Kya baat hai? Even Murugeshan ji says, "I strongly recommend to consider being the guy who experienced and enjoyed the this is about pro investor membership for the last 3 years, right?" Thanks a lot, Murugeshan, for that. All right. Chalo. So, okay, Ankit, can you make a video on the stocks that may benefit positive from Ayodhya Ram Mandir? Instead of video, I can tell you right away. Logically, first and foremost, it will be Indigo. Okay, because there are going to be flights. Direct flights have been scheduled from Delhi to Ayodhya and Ahmedabad to Ayodhya. Okay, so is this going to benefit Indigo? Answer is yes. Okay. Number two, IRCTC. They are going to have more trains running for especially going towards Ayodhya. So that is going to benefit IRCTC as well. Third one could be booking portals, like someone asked about Ease My Trip. Okay, so booking portals like Ease My Trip, Make My Trip, people are going to book tickets online, majority of them. So it can help them bump up their revenue as well. So that can be the third one. Fourth one that I can visualize is the hotels there, right? So Indian hotels, if I'm not mistaken, they are opening up new hotels there. So these can be stocks which can get positively benefited with Ayodhya Ram Mandir. Okay. Okay. Any other questions? Vishal, ma'am, US ka inflation data, will it affect badly? Acha, let us quickly, for that, let me pull out trading economics. Okay. So let us quickly check out the numbers, just in case for those who don't know how to check this. So I'm just sharing my screen again. Now, if you see here, I'm on trading economics, and you can just go to USA. Okay. Once you go here, you will see inflation rate. Now, oh, ho, ho, ho. This is the latest data that has come up. This was October, November, and December data has come up, and it shows an increase in inflation. Because when I left my office around 6, I had to go somewhere else. After that, I directly started this live stream. Uh, I'm sure the inflation numbers came up after 6 p.m. And it says that inflation went up to 3.4% in December 2023 from a 5-month low of 3.1% in November, higher than market forecasts of 3.2. How has their market reacted? Let us quickly check as well. Foreign indices. Uh-huh. Dow Jones is on daily 0.6% down. Okay, almost 242 points down. Okay, S&P 500 is down again 0.8%. You can see here. Okay, almost can see 0.81, inching more and more. More of a bullish engulfing candle being framed here right now on a daily chart. Right now, at least, not a good sign, to be honest. So this can bring in some pressure. This data can bring in some pressure. We have to understand that macroeconomics definitely impacts the market. If you have, uh, you know, if you have the understanding about how macroeconomic data impacts the market, you will easily at least be able to build a view on what could happen. Okay, so an increased inflation number is not going to be considered as a good sign. Like you can see, almost US markets are correcting in the range of around 1%, and that may have a negative impact tomorrow also. So it'll be interesting to see how the US markets close today. But if they close again in red, we may see a negative opening tomorrow. Okay, so not a good sign. Okay. Pranav says HDFC MC weekly time frame double bottom completed. क्या बात है? Let me check. HDFC AMC weekly time frame. तो बहुत पुराना दिख रहा है मुझे. Weekly time frame. Pranav, what I can see right now, I'm just sharing my screen. It's a pretty old double bottom. I'm not sure if you're having a much. Oh, this you're saying such a big double bottom. If that be so, then maybe you're looking at this level maybe, and you are maybe wanting to say uh, double bottom, something like this maybe. Not sure. But this is a bit steep. Not sure. But yes, you can definitely see here that. Okay. 1 minute. Okay. So, anyways, we can definitely see that there was a big resistance which has been taken out 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we can also see that small retest in this month only and a bounce 6% already up on a weekly time frame. Chart looks good, no doubts on that. Would want more and more volumes. Now, if you see here, I can't zoom enough, but you can see here today is, I mean, the volumes seem to be pretty good. Will be interesting to watch this stock. Can definitely have it on your radar. So looks interesting for sure. Okay. Any other quick questions? He just says you are such a positive vibe around you. Kya baat hai? Thank you. Okay. Hmm. I'm just trying to see, look out for people who have not yet asked any question till date. Okay. शिवम का तो अभी लिया था. No, Shivam. Wait. Uh, please launch small case. No. Anil says what to do on IRFC. Okay, I'll take this one. People, I hope you are watching our channel. Last week only I had made a video on IRFC. If you have not watched that video, Pooja, if you can share the link of IRFC video, I'll share my screen. From HDFC AMC to now IRFC. We'll go on a daily candle, and here you can see, if you have seen the video, I discussed about this. This is a long-term trend line which could act as a support, but see, it's actually coming at the similar level. Very nice up flag being formed. Okay, very nice up flag being formed in IRFC, and today only stock is up almost 3.6%. Yesterday almost 3%, and we released video on IRFC last Friday. Okay, a lot of people have already watched this, but just in case if you have not, please do watch that as well. You'll get to know about this stock not only from the technical analysis perspective, also from fundamental analysis perspective. Okay, Jerry, you have been spamming the chat. Please stop that. Please tell me to trade in Nifty and Bank Nifty. I lost 10 lakhs. Okay, Jerry, stop sending the chats. I will share. First of all, sorry for your loss, but I think two main points here is that if you have lost the money, please don't take revenge trades. Okay, I'm repeating, this is for anyone and everyone. This is not only for Jerry. This is for everyone. There are so many people who lose money in futures and options. It's not only you who has lost money. So many people who lose money in futures and options, and they are hell bent on their view that they are going to recover the money only and only by trading more and more in futures and options. Please don't do that. If you have lost money, in Marathi we say akkal khati jama. Okay, it was not destined. You made a mistake. That money is gone. Now make an effort to recover that money through other means. Okay, if you're strong in something else, it can also be some career option. Try and work hard more in that area and gain some more money. If you are good at long-term investing, try and think about gaining more and more money from your long-term bets. I think Ranjit ji has given a very nice example here about the gambling game in Mahabharata. If you lose your gambles and if you put more and more at stake, there are great chances that you can lose so much more than you can even imagine about. So please don't fall for that trap. And F&O, I mean, there might be some people. So I'm not saying that F&O is useless or something like that. Please don't take me wrong. But please don't go overboard is what I would want to say. F&O should be for fun, for those who have extra money. Keep that some small amount of money aside. If you want to go into that aaj kuch tufani karte pattern, you can do that with small amount of money. Losing 10 lakhs is makes me feel bad. Really makes me feel bad. You can imagine how much time does it take to earn that much money, how much time does it take to save that money, how much time does it take to invest that money, and we lose that money in a snap in F&O. So everyone requesting you through our channel, avoid doing that. And even if you have lost that, don't be so much firm with the fact that I'm going to recover my money through F&O only. You can recover money through other means as well. Okay. All right. Okay, Shivam still wants to know about Jubilant Foodworks and Happiest Mind. Okay, I'll take one quickly. I'll take Jubilant Foodworks. All right. So, fatapat sharing my screen. Jubal Food. It's still not able to. So this was a cup and handle which was formed in Jubilant Foodworks. It broke above the neckline, retested the neckline, but last 3 days, 1, 2, 3 days back to back, it has seen a lot of selling pressure, and this is sorry. This is the line as per technical analysis, which would act as a stop loss. Okay, so not so good news coming in for Jubilant Foodworks for sure. Okay, last few questions before I stop streaming. It's almost 10:11. Okay, Surya says, ma'am, Aurobindo Pharma all-time high multi-year breakout. Acha, okay. Aurobindo, I've not tracked this stock to be honest. I'll take a monthly chart. If he's saying all-time, oh, what a rally! Pharma stocks have seen some nice rallies this year. In fact, previous year also, Nifty Pharma outperformed Nifty. So if I just check from here to here, it is already up 171%. But even if I take this, quickly drawing it, okay, if I were to join the closing and opening points, it is at a multi-year breakout pattern. Will be interesting to watch, but also simultaneously check that it has already given a huge rally. Pharma sector, it is believed that it can outperform in this year. There are so many experts whom I've listened to, and they mentioned that yes, pharma can see some achhe din in 2024. So just would want to tell everyone that do fundamental analysis also, and then take a position. Okay, just don't do only technical analysis and take a position. If you're doing only TA, it has to be with good stop loss. It has to be with stop loss. If you're doing FA, if you're taking a 1 year, 2 year, 5 year view, then that should be fine. Okay. Himanshu asks about Geo Finance. Geo Finance was our stock of the month, and I have talked about Geo Finance in absolute detail in, if I'm not mistaken, November stock of the month. Please check that also. You'll be able to understand about this stock in absolute detail. Okay. Any other questions? Today I'm going to take only people who have not really answered. Rajiva, Hero Motocorp multi-year breakout with retest. Kya baat hai? I love such comments where people are doing their own analysis also. So I'm also taking those questions. मेरी नजर वहां पे जा रही है जहाँ पे people are also giving the reason why they are asking. Hero Moto, before I talk about this, I have been tracking this stock very closely, and it is on my radar as well. You can already see that I have some things drawn here. It is in my portfolio. Disclaimer. You can see an up flag pattern being formed very clearly. Okay, absolute textbook up flag. And even if I calculate the pole height from the bottom point of the flag, here you can see it's, this is as per technical analysis, up flag pattern. Okay, as usual, not a stock recommendation. People are asking about multi-year breakouts. People are asking about the time frames. That is the reason why I'm talking about this. But even if I were to zoom out now on a multi-year time frame is what we are checking now. Here you can clearly see has given a nice breakout. Even if I were to, oh, sorry, one minute. Based on the closing as well, easy breakout. And from a zoomed out view also, you can see here this is more or less like a W formation, double bottom formation. From here also, if I were to clone this to the neckline, ज़्यादा आ जाएगा, almost 5.1K. Okay, again, why do I show all these things? So that you get to know about how we can use technical analysis, right? So again, if you're not yet enrolled for the technical analysis course, Pooja, if you can just paste the link of our technical analysis course as well, it will be helpful for everyone to learn about, learning on technical analysis. Okay, Ashish, Wipro and Cub. I'll take Wipro. This should be ideally one of our last questions. It's 10:15. Let me share my screen as well. You can see here already I have some analysis done already. Stock rallied a lot, but here you can see, just zooming this in, I could have taken this a little bit up maybe, just to adjust this high. So here you can see this is back in February 2000. क्या बात है? When this level was seen, उसके बाद amazing underperformance. Okay, and then you can see here that same level got challenged, went straight up, again came down at the same level, challenging, and right now it has gone above this level again and seeing a retest here kind of thing. But looks interesting right now. Even IT stocks can be the ones which can perform. Now, of course, Infosys has not given that good results, but very important is that you keep a close watch on such stocks at least. Even if you're not really sure about it, keep on adding it to your watch list at least. Okay. Ma'am, BSC stock of the month tha, 200% ho gaya. Now what? I know. Even I've been watching that stock for a long time. Fundamentally strong. Again, what I've been talking about are pro investor membership. Now, Bombay Stock Exchange Limited, such a unique business model. In that, there are so many people who would not know about the insurance aggregator platform that BSC has. Many people might not know about the mutual fund aggregator platform that BSC has. The business model has been explained in such depth. I'm sure those who have watched that video would have found a lot of value in that. Okay, so again, I mean, I'm talking about my own, course, but I really feel it's of great value if you want to learn how to analyze different sets of companies, right? So this was the level. It saw kind of a rounding bottom, okay, and broke out, saw a retest, and has been going up. You can see here, we can see a little bit of retest. I mean, a little bit of, I can't even say that. This is not nowhere close to even bearishness. After a rally of 481%, 2040 points, if I see a small like 10% correction, it's nothing. It's actually in a big zone on a monthly candle. See, if you can see here, I've just switched on pivot levels. You can see it's taking resistance at R1 right now. Okay, so even if it corrects, of course, pivot is at a very low level. It's at almost 1700. Making fresh entry here, I'm not sure. I would not have. The screen has not been shared or what? Oh, I'm so sorry. Benefits of having husband who is also a chartered accountant and who also watches live stream. He said, screen share nahi ke liye tu. Okay. So if you see here, the point that I was trying to make is that this stock has seen such a huge run up from here to here. And then just a 10%, pullback is like nothing. You can see here the stock is taking a resistance at R1. Okay. Pivot is pretty low at 1740. Let us try and have some zoomed out view. This is a weekly candle, but still not much clear. Here you can see it's more or less in a sideways zone right now. Super trend basis also pretty close to being in the positive zone. I mean, if you're at 2000% profit, what do I tell you? It's just enjoy. uh, if you have uh, a long term view on that, just keep on enjoying the rally. That's it. What else do I tell you? All right, share the love, says Suzlon. And there are so many people, I'm sure. Even Pavitra says Suzlon. Mhm. I could see a few people talking about Suzlon as well. uh, okay. uh, would you want me to do a separate video on Suzlon? It's a very tricky thing to do that, uh, because I'll just show this should be my last one, but I will quickly show why Suzlon is a big video if you were to understand that company in detail. Okay, for those who are the newbies, okay, I'll show a daily chart. For those who are newbies, okay, for them Suzlon is like God. Why? Have a look at the rally. Have a look at the rally. It was in May 2023, it was 8 rupees. And from 8 rupees in May 2023 to what? To almost 400% right now. Such an amazing stock. But for those who have been tracking stock market for a long time, let me just zoom out now from a daily chart to a monthly chart and see what can you see. Da, 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 da. All right. Okay. This is the story. This stock has corrected by how much percent? This was the high. From that to this 90% correction. Okay. So on one hand, we have like huge up move in the recent past, but on the other hand, we have 90% fall. So you have to understand both the sides of the coin and then take a call. So there's so many people who are saying, yes, we want a video on Suzlon, kya baat hai? We'll do a video on that. We'll try to publish next week only. Nilesh says, I have Suzlon in my portfolio, holding it for last 10 years. Oh, no worries, no worries. I'm sure you'll watch the video as well. Okay. All right, all right. I think everyone loved today's live stream. Um, I can see few people talking about ease my trip as well. I'll just take that as a last question, and that's where we stop. We'll pull out ease my trip. We'll go ahead with a daily time frame first. Again, if you see here, this was in an absolute range bound zone for a long time. This is what, June 23 to now. So this almost more than 6 months that it has been in this same zone. And today you can see 17% up. Again, benefits of being a member. I did talk about what news was there in Easy Trip Planners. I think yesterday or day before yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Can I go to my own channel from here? Let me just see my channel. I'll share. Sometimes I keep on just posting small news. Okay, here you go. 2 days ago, okay, 2 days ago, I've mentioned this. Easy Trip Planners, our stock of the month for November 22, has incorporated a new subsidiary named Ease My Trip Insurance Broker, according to a filing dated 6th January 2024. New entity will help the travel service provider to add a new revenue vertical. They have started their own, so new revenue vertical, and help it to enhance its business for insurance broker and related services. I've also added the actual notification, which can be seen on BSC India website, because I always believe that rather than going through the news which is there on on any website, if you go through the news which is there on the most relevant portal, of course, for stock markets, BSC India, NSE India can be the most relevant ones. They have very clearly given about everything, how they have talked about the subsidiary company and how they are going to start with the insurance business. Now you can imagine all the bookings that will be done through is my trip, through is my trip. If they keep on adding insurance, that small 2 rupees, 10 rupees, 20 rupees, whatever small insurance, that will directly be a revenue of their subsidiary. And at a consolidated level, I think this can really benefit the company. And that might be the reason why, this might be one of the reasons why, right, this stock went up almost 17% up in a single day. And see, I had post. So of course, I'm not saying that, see, I told you this will happen, that will happen, but I just told you the news 2 days ago. And those who read the news, those who are the pro investor members, I'm sure, you know which uh, you just have to read the news, and I'm sure you should be able to analyze it, and you should be able to decide on what could be done, right? So I hope you understood my view on Is My Trip as well, how the revenue can bump up because of the new subsidiary. Okay, that's it. 10:26 by the clock. Again, for those who want to enroll for our Pro Investor membership, it's really worth an investment in knowledge. If you plan to do so, don't forget to use that coupon code for additional discount. That is CARRYT. I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. Please tune into these Thursday live streams every Thursday without fail at 9:30 p.m. I keep on doing these live streams unless and until I'm not in town. Only those Thursdays I would skip, but other than that, I do coming up. I do keep on coming up with every Thursday live stream at 9:30. This will help you to build a weekly view, a weekly roundup on what's happening in the market, and will definitely level up your knowledge. I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. Geofinance views for coming next time now. Okay, I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. If you did, and if you are still not smashed the like button, please do that before you leave the stream. I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. Till then, take care. Jai Hind and bye-bye.